So welcome back everyone, my name is Echo and I hope you're having a great day. Today's Minecraft video, we're back on Minecraft Java Edition for the latest 1.16 Nether snapshot. Now before we get into this, I want to go through a couple of things because this week we are focusing on stability, bug fixes and tweaks. So it looks like we're starting to come to the end of all new features introduced in the 1.16 Nether update. But I asked the question on social media and I want to ask it here in a video. If you had the chance to introduce one more feature in the Nether update, what would you like to see? Leave it down below in the comment section. Now, for me, I spent 3 hours last week in a live stream in survival taking on a Bastion. Bastions are a little bit underwhelming because they have piglins and the loot in there is pretty good. I just found it very easy to go in there, kill all the piglins, and steal their loot. I would love to see the kind of introduction of like a piglin boss. It doesn't have to be a huge boss battle like the Wither boss or the Ender Dragon. Maybe just like a stronger piglin, a little bit more of a buff one. So that's definitely something I would like to see introduced. Now, it's not been confirmed that we won't see any new features. I'm just going from past updates on how the developers work. So today's snapshot is 20W17A. Before we go through the changes, this was left on Twitter. So Dale tweeted towards Dinnerbone and Lady Agnes saying, crafting concept, use the newly added chain block as a way to finally craft chainmail armor. Opinion. Now Dinnerbone, who is a Minecraft Java developer's response was, chainmail is something of a trophy item. I feel like being able to craft it would really detract from that. So I want your opinions. Do you think chain armor should be craftable? He's explained that it's a trophy item, but it's really not because it's not the greatest of trophies. It's like, hey, well done kind of thing. But yeah, curious on that. Now, if you guys are just interested in the new changes, feel free to skip ahead in today's video. But in the official changelog, which is down below, Mojang left this, which is a survey. They're looking for feedback regarding this update. And I thought we could kind of fill it out together. I could kind of explain why I like certain features and why I don't like them. Feel free to do the same. It says, Minecraft Nether Update Survey. Tell us what you think about the Nether Update. We want to know how you're feeling about the features in Minecraft Nether Update. Let us know what you think by rating the features using the scale. Number 1 is don't like it, just okay, neutral, no opinion, cool, and love it. Feel free to share with other Minecrafters you know. We'd love to get input from as many people as possible. Now, we're going to go through, there's not too many here, but we'll go through these. So it says, what do you think about the following features? New biome, Soul Sand Valley. Now, it's cool because I was kind of hoping something, maybe mob-wise, would have been introduced to this biome. It's a really cool biome, though, so I do like it. I think it's great. It's not, I love it, but I think it's cool. New biome, Crimson Forest. These for me, I love it. They are a fantastic introduction to the game, and they definitely deserve full credit for those two biomes. And this one's getting a love it as well. The new biome being Basalt Delta. What it offers and what it does for Minecraft is absolutely phenomenal. It introduces so many different blocks possible because of Blackstone. So for me, that gets a love it. New structures, bastions, just okay. And like I said at the start of the video, it's just okay because I feel there needed to be something stronger inside of them. Piglins, yeah, they're pretty cool. Hoglins, I don't like them. Now, you might be like, why? Well, my main reason why is because I was hoping Hoglins were going to drop some kind of tainted meat, right? The meat's just the same that you get in the overworld. Of course, this is how you survive inside the Nether is via Hoglin meat, but they're a little bit underwhelming for me. I'm not a big fan, and to be honest, I really don't like them. New mob being Strider. I love it. It's a way to get around the Nether. Yeah, it's not boats, but it is another method, and I think it's great. Zoglin, just okay. The reason why is because it's basically the Hoglin, but it's like a rampaging one. The most enjoyment about this is seeing it attack other mobs, and the other mobs go, wait, what's going on? And then you see the angle and go, whoosh, and just throw them in the air. So that's why I like that's why they're just okay to me. New material, Netherite. Love it. Adds a new challenge for Minecraft players as survival. Love it. Warped Crimson Woods. Love it. New material, Basalt. Love it. Blackstone. Love it. Enchantment, Soul Speed. What's this one? Cool. It's a cool concept introduced. New block, Crying Obsidian. It's pretty cool. The vines, no real opinion on these. They're just vines in my opinion. They're not in great. Target block. I'm not into redstone so much, so until I start seeing some great creations, for me, it's just getting a neutral, okay, nothing special. Respawn anchor, I think it's a great addition. It's going to offer something for Minecraft players. Soulfire, what's this one? Just okay. Soulfire is okay. I feel like Soulfire should have burnt a lot hotter compared to the ordinary orangey red one. That's just my opinion. Lodestone, love it. So yeah, very different. You guys might not have the same opinion, but I explained to you guys why I like those things. Use the drop-down box to select which of the features you liked most. For me, it's got to be, I'm going to say it's, where's the biome? The Basalt Delta. The Basalt Delta is my favorite. Use the drop-down box to find out which one I like least. Hoglins. Overall, how much do you like the Nether update? I love it. It's one of my most favorite updates introduced to the game, definitely. Where do you predominantly play, or primarily play Minecraft? At the moment, it's between these two. I'm going to say Minecraft Java at the moment. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft Java. Anything else you'd like to tell us about how you're liking the Nether update? I don't really have anything else that I would like to say, because I'm happy with the update. The only thing I would like to say is I feel, maybe I should say, bastions are a little too easy to take on. Need more of a challenge. That's just my opinion on that. And then click done. We've done the survey. I just thought it'd be pretty cool to go through the survey with you guys. Right, let's go to game. So let's close this. So we're on the main menu still because they introduced a parity feature from Minecraft Bedrock to Minecraft Java. Now, whenever you create a world now, guys, we have game rules. It's really cool. It saves you having to do /game rule every single time. Now, we tap on the game rule. We've got a whole range of different ones. So you've got the ability to disable elytra movement, respawn immediately. So by default, they're your ordinary survival settings, by the way. Deal drowning damage. So you've got a whole range of player abilities here. You've got regen health on and off. You've got disable raids. So if you really want to disable raids, for whatever reason, you can kind of do that. Going down to a couple more, you are able to disable spawning of phantoms, mobs, pillager patrols, and the wandering losers, drops, and then you've got world updates. This one is something I do every single time I create a world, by the way. Every time I create a world on Minecraft Java, I type in the /game rule, do daylight cycle as true, because I want the game time to stay as permanently day, not to go through the daylight cycle. I also have weather as off as well. I always do these. So being able to do it in the game before I go into the game is a great introduction. So I'm really glad that this is something that they've introduced. But yeah, I think it's a great feature introduced to the game. But let's go to game because we've got quite a few more changes to go through. Before we do get into today's video, yes, we do have a brand new Bedrock beta, and I will go over that in a separate video. Today is all about Minecraft Java. So, Snapshot 20W17A, in case you guys don't know what these mean, I like to go over it. The 20 stands for the year, so we're currently in 2020. The W stands for week. We're in week 17, which is that, of 2020, and it's the first snapshot of its kind. So, this one is a new scale option. I had to ask you guys on social media what this meant because I wasn't quite sure. So this is all to do with seeing mobs over a certain distance, seeing how far. So you can see that we have a wolf right there. Now if I go to options and I go to video settings and we go down to this, we're able to reduce it. Now we can still see him there, but if we go away, you can see there, he's just out of range. Now if I'm over here, so as you guys can see, we can go back and that mob over there he's reappeared, he's disappearing. We can change it. So if we go to video settings and we put this all the way up, we could go incredibly far and that mob is still going to be there. So this is, I think, maybe for lower end PCs or maybe for mini games or maybe for adventure maps that could be really useful. I can definitely see some great introductions. So you have the ability to scale from 50 to 500 by default. I mean, honestly, you don't really need to have it more than maybe 200 blocks if you're looking for a specific mob, but you can change it at certain times. So maybe one day you're looking for an enderman or a sheep or a wolf, you can whack it all the way up, or maybe you're not looking for anything, you can just lower it down. So I like that. It's a great introduction. We went over these on the main menu. That's new game rules introduced. And something that I've talked about for quite some time is that the smithering table has been very plain on the interface. Today, they officially changed it. So this is the new design. Previously, there was literally nothing up here. There was none of this here as well. So if we grab ourselves this and this, we put that in there, and then that goes inside of there, and the outcome would be a diamond pick plus netherite, a netherite pickaxe. So I'm kind of glad that they've introduced that. Great feature. One of the biggest things this week, guys, is ruined portals spawn less frequently. Now, I, for one, think this is the right decision. We found a really random one here, so I thought we could do today's video here. Had to kind of burn down the forest and build it up. But either way, guys, these generate with chests. Now, every chest is different. If I loaded in the same seed and went to this exact spot, it would be different every single time. Inside of these, you can get golden apples, god apples, and a whole range of loot. The loot is usually linked to basically going into the nether. That's why you get flint or flint and steel, so you're able to kind of relight it. So there should be enough blocks around here somewhere to make it. So you need 10 in total. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, so we're just a little bit short, but there might be some more under there as well. So I think it's a great introduction to the game. So they've nerfed how common they spawn. They were spawning way too frequently. That being said, though, guys, whenever I have been in a world on the latest snapshot, I've still been able to find these quite frequently without too much of a problem. So again, these are all snapshots and testing stages, so they're always subject to change. Next feature being this and this, they've had a name change. Don't worry, nothing drastic. So this one says Soul Torch and Soul Lantern. They've just got rid of the fire in the middle, so this would be Soul Fire Torch, Soul Fire Lantern. Just shortened it. Makes a little bit more sense. And of course, we have a wandering loser with us. Bastion loot tweaked. And I've got a question mark there because I'm not fully sure on what they have tweaked. But we will go to a Bastion. Maybe they've nerfed it a little bit. Wouldn't surprise me because, like I said, the Bastions are a little bit underwhelming in terms of being challenged. What is this here for? There's a reason why this is here for. And I think it's because I had to create this. So ignore that for now. Walls create posts under more things. So you're able to put the likes of your pressure plates on here. I think this is a new feature. Well, that's what I'm guessing is what it means. And another one here would be being able to put banners on them as well. So yeah, there's probably a couple more with this one as well. Just in the official changelog, that is what was outlined. A single player button will jump directly to create world. So you see that on the home screen. You tap it, it will just take you instantly to a create world. And there's been quite a few technical changes. So I recommend reading the changelog if you're really into the technical stuff for Minecraft. There was quite a lot of bug fixes. I've gone through just a select amount. Again, revert to the changelog if you're interested in what has been fixed. And maybe you found some bugs and you reported them and you're double checking if they've been fixed or not. The first one we have here is breaking furnace will not give you XP for smelted items. So if we do / game mode, I always forget you have to type it out on this one now, and we break this, it gives you the XP now. Previously it would not give you the XP, so that's been fixed. / game mode creative. In creative flying down is stopped when brushing vines. So if you brush past a vine, it would slow you down, acting as if you were inside the vine. That's for all types of vines and also ladders as well. You can see here, there's no form of stopping me here. I'm able to go through and move and not have any issues at all. Another thing that has changed is fixed the bug, allowing only one player to access the shulker boxes. Again, a really random bug, so no one was able to access all the stuff that was inside of here. Kind of a good thing in a way sometimes. / recipe command would crash the game. Using / locate command would be very, very laggy. I experienced this for myself last week as well, using the / locate for locating ruined portals. Fixed saddle texture on Strider being backwards. So like I said, guys, these have been slightly nerfed. Not massively, but they have been nerfed, and I have noticed a difference. I want to go inside of here, because what I want to do is I want to see what has changed in terms of Bastion loot that's been tweaked. So don't get me wrong, guys. The Bastion is absolutely fantastic. I'm super happy that it has been introduced to the game. It's a new natural structure that you're able to explore. So we've got a / game mode creative, and I kind of want to see what's been tweaked. Maybe it's not the major, but I tell you what, the amount of gold you find in this place is unreal. Gold is incredibly common. I like the fact we can get these as well. I don't think, I'm not sure if I've seen the magma ones last week. But let's go back to spectator mode, because they do have, like, a bigger section. Now, it looks like that has more loot. Still kept the gold blocks inside of here, being on the bridge. I wonder if it's down here. So, again, I conquered one of these in survival, thinking it was going to be a challenge. It really was not that challenging whatsoever, especially if you're wearing gold. I was wearing gold, and I didn't have any problem at all. But if we go down, has this been, like, I don't really see much of a nerf. Let's go back to game mode creative. that has diamond boots this time. I think last week when I was checking it, it had iron boots. So maybe in terms of loot, things have been improved rather than being nerfed. And I guarantee you people will figure out a very, very simple way to make magma farms. But yeah, I don't think too much has changed in terms of the bastions. Maybe I'd have to dig into the files a little bit more to see what has changed fully. But I've fully enjoyed this update so far. I mean, I think I'm quite confident that we are coming towards the end of new features. Maybe there's going to be 1 or 2 more introduced. But again, let me know in the comments section if you could introduce 1 more feature. That's on my floating head. What would it be? Guys, have a great day. Stay beautiful. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.